Hi everyone. I've not been posting so much this week. I'm trying to get my chicken run sorted because we're supposed to be having a week of no rain, so I wanted to get it done. So this is just a video to show you that we're still here. I'm replacing the sideboard to the shed. I did that one yesterday. I've got some wood holding the roof up. Today I'm putting in a new beam across here and attaching these beams back onto it. Reattaching the roof. I've ordered some polycarb for the first 2 runs, so I'll get that done. That should be here on Thursday in a couple of days. So I'm going to replace that beam, and then I'm going to take this piece out and replace them beams up there and see how that goes. So yeah, it was my birthday the other day, and I got some multi-tool, a jigsaw, a new battery for my drill, so that's really helping. It's my 50th as well, and that's what I got for my birthday. Oh dear. But it's making the job so much easier. So yeah, say hello to the chickens. They're all enjoying a bit of freedom. Who's making all the noise, Mr. Moo? Big Blue. What's the matter? What's going on? Have you laid an egg? Are you going to lay an egg? What's the matter? Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you want to go up there? Is it a bit wobbly? So yeah, crack on. I'm going to take that piece out. When I've sorted the roof out, we should have one brand new piece of roofing. And then I'm going to waterproof the top so it won't get wet. So let's crack on. So we've done that so far. Now I've put these in because this main beam that runs all the way down, that was rotten on the end, so I've put some wedges in, and I've put a new beam on this side as well. It's a bit higher up than the others because so I can keep the roof flat when I put the roof on. And I've changed my mind about replacing this little bit at the end. Reason being, I've tried to get these off and they're solid. It's all solid frame still, even though it's been up for 10 years. I was having real bad trouble getting it off. This is a tiny bit squishy, but there's 2 more layers inside, so it's not really going to make much difference. And when we put the new roof on, or change the roof, move the roof around should I say, I'm going to put some flashing tape on here so no water should get down here at all. And it's also got all this welded mesh on it, and I like to keep this bit here because in the summer it can get quite hot in here, and it also lets more light in for the chickens. So I mean taking all that off. I was going to, but it's really solid. It looks like it's rotten, but it's so solid I couldn't even budge it an inch, a millimetre. The only screw I could get out was this one here, which I've put back in, and I've also put another one in. But yeah, these were, and it goes all the way, this beam here goes all the way back to the wall. So I mean cutting that off, and it'd break the strength in it. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. I mean, it'll look okay when it's painted anyway, if I ever get round to it. And why fix what isn't broken? And why waste wood, really? Another main point. So yeah, so it's onto the roof next. So after finishing the side of the shed yesterday, I decided to come up here and clear the roof. I've done all this so far and cut that ivy back so I could get to the actual roof. I've got to do the same to that ivy so I can get underneath. The top of this shed was like that side. It's really nice. It's got moss growing in it and wildflowers. So it's really nice, like its own living roof. And we built this shed about 10 years ago now, so this is just what the birds have dropped and the apples from the apple tree, which is up there, just above me. So it's just 10 years of that. Although I have cleaned it off every few years, slightly. But possibly about the last 4 years it's been left to its own devices. There's the roots. I cut all them off yesterday. That's the roots from the Virginia creeper. And and they were all along here. But to cut all them off. It's a pretty big roots. It was. I've put them up on the garden because the compost up here was really rich. It smelled lovely. I love the smell of compost. So I chucked it all on the garden, including the roots and everything, and chucked some back there as well, just so the birds can forage for it, because there's some magpies nesting at the top of that tree up there, and they keep coming into my garden and pinching all the goji berry twigs that are over there on that tree there and on the floor. So chopped a load of twigs at the back there for them, and hopefully they'll come down and use them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these tin roof panels off, take these off, unscrew these, and I'm going to then be able to get nearer to that ivy because I can't quite reach it. Cut that off and get right back, and then move. Sorry, there's a strange noise. I think it's the magpies. They've been collecting twigs and building a nest. In the mornings they're really busy. It's about 10 a.m. now, so I think they're having a break. I can hear them clicking. Yeah, so I'm going to take these off so I can get to the back there and clear that ivy, and then these panels are going to go to the back to double line the roof, stop any leaks. And I've got a large piece of polycarbonate ordered that should be here tomorrow. And then that can go on the front here and give them a bit more light in the run, so it's not so dark, because the sun rises over there and goes all the way around and sets over there. This run doesn't get much sun, especially when the apple trees in leaf, so it'll help get some warmth and some sunshine in the mornings and in the winter. It's especially needed in the winter. So I'll get to work. I can see the magpies filtering in. I don't know if you'll be able to see them on the camera. Can't see them now. They're waving sticks around. I think it must be weaving the nest. That's what the clicking sound is. I'll have to see if I can see them. Took the roof off. Took me about 4 hours. Oh. And I have cleared it all the way back to the wall. It's all cleared. Ready to put the new roof on. And pooped. Right, now I'm going to carry on and try and put the new roof on. Well, the old tin roof panels are going to this beam here from the wall, and then from here to the front is going to be polycarbonate, which is coming tomorrow. So I'm going to get the panels on, and I'm going to put some flashing tape around the edge, but I don't know if I'll have time to do that. I'll have to see. Okay, let's go. Hi everyone, it's day 4 of me replacing my chicken run coop roof. 10:30 in the morning, and the chickens are playing with the snail shell. Oh dear. So, morning Jum Jum, little girl. So I had a bit of a disastrous day yesterday, later on in the day. My phone died, so I couldn't record much more. I've cleared all the back area, and I got my 1 layer of panels on. Oh, so you can see. So these are on. I'm going to put a bead of silicone along the bottom, at the back, sorry. It's like the birds have been out playing. And then I'm going to paint my flashband primer onto the joints, these joints, the joints from the other tin roof and the shed along there. And wait for that to dry till I can actually put on the flashband. So that is the plan for today. And I've also got to go and pick up the polycarbonate, and I'll get a phone call to say it's in. So let's get started. So I've just finished silicone between the wall and the tin roof panels. I've done all the way down. I'm now going to start painting on the bitumen primer onto here. Here, after I've patched that up. And between the panels, so I can put the flashband on. So that's next. So I've done used the primer on the wood. And put it on the ends of the metal roofing. I don't know if I'm going to need it on there, but I'm just going to have a go first. Just waiting for it to dry. It's been about 20 minutes possibly. So. So it's day 5. I have all the tin panels on the roof. I've just been to pick up the polycarbonate. I'm about to put that on. There's my tin roof. It's sealed at that end. Seams are sealed. So the next job is to put on the polycarbonate. Whew. The chickens will be glad when it's done. And I've just scared a poor pigeon out of the ivy. I don't like doing things as close to spring. I'm sure it'll come back. They nest here every year. So we'll crack on with the polycarbonate. So I've got the polycarbonate on the roof and my battery died, so I couldn't film me putting it on. I've got to finish sealing it with flash tape. I've secured it with these. You make a hole in the polycarb with your drill. These push in, screw goes through the middle, and then you cap it off with that. They're all on. So I'm just going to finish off with the flash tape. It's finished. It's all done. It took me 5 days. much better for the chickens. I've still got them on the inside, but I'll leave them for a bit, make sure it's not leaking. But yes, it's done. So it's been 2 days since I finished my roof, and it's raining, and it's not leaking. Drips. Nice and dry. The wood's drying out a bit as well. Yes, no drips. The only bit that's wet is down there on the floor, but that's coming off the ivy that's just running down. I don't mind a little bit of water in it. Keeps it fresh, but yes, no leaks. You're happier, aren't you? There's a lot more light coming in as well because I changed it for polycarbonate. So on these dark, dismal days, it lets more light in. And then in the summer when it does get hot, if it gets hot, I'll have the shade of the apple tree, so it won't be like a greenhouse in there. See, when it had rained before I'd have water dripping through the beams up there and at the back, and all this would be wet. Water would be flowing down there. That's got that flash tape on it. Stop that happening, and I can paint this now. When it gets a bit warmer. So it is, it's all finished. It's pooling a bit here. The room, when it was originally built, was just supposed to be a shelter, and it didn't really matter if it leaked that much. So it was just for the large hybrids, and they had a big coop in there as well. So really, the roof should be straightened up, but that's a big job on my own. So that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Bye.